I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Schmack-a-magob, it's time for the only news that matters. And Snider calls Celine Dion Saint Celine. During a recent appearance on AXS TV's Power Hour, Snider once again recalls how Celine Dion ended up covering a Christmas song composed by the Twisted Sister frontman as a private gift for his wife. Celine Dion reportedly heard God Bless Us Everyone from the producer Rick Wake, who was one of the original engineers on Snider's demo version of the song, and wanted to record it for her Christmas album, 1998's These Are Special Times. Snider gave his blessing, but he asked that nobody reveal his identity because he feared Dion would change her mind if she discovered the man behind the tune was a controversial rocker. The song, retitled The Magic of Christmas Day, God Bless Us Everyone, went on to sell 14 million copies worldwide. The album's credit reads D. Snider. The next year, Dion and Rosie O'Donnell redid the song as a duet on Rosie's Christmas album and opened O'Donnell's Christmas special on ABC with it. D told Power Hour, D told Power Hour, Saint Celine, please let's show a degree of reverence. This wonderful house on the Caribbean in Belize that you see behind me is because of Celine Dion. My wife in the early 90s asked me to write her a Christmas song. I told her she was insane, and in the mid-90s I got a call from Wake, the guy producing Celine's album, saying, "Are you sitting down? Celine Dion wants to record your wife's Christmas song." So my first response was, "Does she know who wrote it?" And he said, "We haven't told her yet." And I said, "Don't tell her Satan wrote this Christmas song." It's called The Magic of Christmas Day, God Bless Us Everyone. Snider added, and in the biggest selling holiday record in history, these are special times. 14 million copies sold. So this is why we call her Saint Celine. Snider later included the track in his stage presence, D. Snider Rock and Roll Christmas Tale. In November of 2020, Snider teamed up with Hailstorm's Lizzie Hale to record a new version of The Magic of Christmas Day. Years after Snider saw Dion and O'Donnell performing the song on O'Donnell's Christmas special, he told the Washington Post, "I'm sitting at home watching it. My wife's crying and I'm thinking, this is just too much." At the end, the cameras pull away and they're broadcasting into Times Square with Rosie and Celine and the children's choir holding candles, singing God Bless Us Everyone. I just wanted to pop up and behind the curtains and say, it's me, Merry Christmas." Dee said that Celine has since discovered the identity of the man behind her Christmas song, adding, "I heard that she found out years later and was very confused." So D. Snider ended up making a ton of money off this Christmas song that he wrote for his wife, that later Celine Dion put on her album that sold 14 million, and then D bought a house in the Caribbean, and he has a big house in the islands, Belize. That's pretty awesome, if you ask me. And, you know, D. Snider's a guy that busted his ass in the 70s for 10 years, and finally became big, and then threw it all away with Leader of the Pack. But, you know, he did bust his ass to get what he got, and then he lost it all. And here comes Celine Dion picking up a Christmas song that he did, and he became super rich off it. So good for him, making all that money. And and also, the star power Celine Dion. And I do not approve this picture. We got new management here at The Only News That Matters, and I told them I didn't want to put up this picture. I think it's, it's in bad taste, and they told me get down there and do it or eat excrements. I swear that's what they told me. I'm not very happy being here, but my contract is not up yet, so I got to deal with these people, so... yeah, this ain't cool. I don't approve of these pictures. Dee mentioned in the interview it's the biggest selling Christmas album ever. And I'm like, wow, more than Bing Crosby's White Christmas or What's Her Face that's all over Christmas. I believe she's defrosting now. She'll be out here on Christmas. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring the little notification bell, and please like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So, stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gab.
Well, and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies.
Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.
Before we get canceled, check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast with me and Wattzilla. We are the Podcast Kings. Link to the podcast is in the description below, and also a link to the YouTube page. Check out older episodes with visuals. And very soon, either Ian and I will learn how to go on YouTube Live. Might be soon. So check out the greatest podcast ever according to science.com. It's also God's favorite podcast and Satan's favorite podcast as well. So check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast before we get canceled.